So I'm out here in Tacoma, got a few filters on the camera, just checking out the sun. It's been pretty clear for the last couple of hours, but I just wanted to check this out for myself because, well, that's kind of what I do. I just looked at timeanddate.com. It's about 7 o'clock out here, and noticed that, one, they have the sun and the moon looking kind of small and local over the face of the earth, which is incongruent with what we see from the heliocentric model. Also, I noticed that they are making the moon look like it's bigger than the sun for this particular set of deception. But that's not even what this video is about. Alright, so real quick, I'd like to address some things that have been said about the video call between myself, Matt, and Luke, the guys from the UK and Australia. Here, people are saying that the video isn't real, that it was edited, that it was tampered with. Actually, I did a screen record of the entire video and showed where, I mean, there was a point in between the calls where you could pause it and you could see down at the bottom the date. It was the 12th of August right there, and then up at the top of the video you could also see what time it was. So, you know, there was that aspect of that, so you can't really say that was faked. I actually did a screen record of the entire call and made those phone calls to those guys, or those you know, FaceTime calls to them. And yeah, that was all done in one motion. So the main point of that video was that call. And what that call did, that proved that the earth is not a globe. Because if the earth were a globe, the way that it was set up, you know, it would be set up a little something like this. Alright, so in this quick demonstration, I'll show how it's a physical impossibility to see the sun from Yorkshire, England, from Tacoma, Washington, and from Australia at the same time. Now, once again, I have my globe, and I have the simulated sun at a distance of 93 million miles away, or just where the rays from the sun would hit the surface of the earth evenly, as we're told. At any given time, at that distance, if you understand how light works, and I believe that you do, you know that the light rays would hit the surface of the earth parallel, leaving only about 50% of the earth in darkness, somewhere around there. So let me show you. Now, on this globe, the UK is right here. Let's zoom in a little bit just so you see it. That's where United Kingdom is, right here towards the center. All right, right there. Now, United States, a little more familiar. All right, Tacoma, Washington, right about there is where I was at. All right, so get up here. We'll simulate the UK going into sunset. All right, right about there. Is that fair? All right. Well, shoot. Let's yeah. Here, let's pull it way over there, because it was about 9 o'clock, 9:06, somewhere around there. Okay, so that's Tacoma. All right. So half the Earth is lit. The UK is now experiencing sunset, and Luke was in Australia. Now, where's Australia on the map? Ready? There. In complete darkness behind the curvature. See how that doesn't work? Okay. Now if we simulate moving forward a few hours. Let's do that. To a point to where now the sun's starting to come up a little bit. You're starting to get a little bit of light on the coast of Australia. Okay? That's where it's at. Now, in relation to this one, where is the UK? Over here
over here in the darkness. Look at that. Wait, right there. Right there. Do you believe that you will be able to see the sun from this angle? I don't. But people are still trying to justify that it's a possibility. I would like to disagree. Alright, so very briefly, let's go over how you would be able to see the sun in all three different locations. There's Queensland, Australia, over here on the coast. There's Tacoma, Washington, where I was at, and there's the UK, right here. And what we understand is that the sun makes a clockwise circuit over the face of the earth, and let's say it was about right here where I was. Okay, now the light's not going to reach across the earth. There's still going to be darkness at any given point. So sun's right above my head. There's Matt in the UK. He's able to see the sun off in the distance. And here's Luke in Australia. Now if we're all on this same flat plane, it would be possible for the light to travel just the way that we see here. Depending on the elevation of the sun, I mean, the light could be smaller, it could be much larger, but it's not like a strobe light that covers the whole earth, which says it should be daytime all the time. No, it's more like a little spotlight that goes a little something like that. So right about there, that's light in Australia, light in the US, light in the UK.
The whole setup will go as such. Say the sun's out here, it's huge, and it's at a distance. The earth over here, bad circle, however. Okay, you got your Antarctica, you got, United States, that's connected to Canada and all that. Okay, South America, blah blah blah. All right, and that's half of Africa, and it's connected to these other places. Okay, so what happens from there, the sun's light should be coming parallel. Okay, that's how the rays should be hitting the earth, and that means that only half of the earth should be getting light from the sun at that distance. That was the point of that call. Okay, only half of the globe should be lit from the light of the sun if the sun is so large and the rays are hitting the earth from a parallel angle. So that means all the rays are coming in this way, and if that's happening, there should only be illumination on half of the globe. That's my point. That was the point of that whole call. But that's not good enough. Some people want numbers. Okay, fine, you want numbers? For those of us that want numbers, the globe is said to be spinning 24 hours. Every 24 hours, the globe makes one revolution. Okay, 24 hours. What's half of 24? Let's go here. Half of 24, let me see. That's 12 hours of illumination. That's what it should be. There's your numbers right there. 12. There should only be 12 hours of illumination. That's the point. That was the point of this whole thing. Because what we're told from the heliocentric model is this is how the rays hit the earth, right? So I just showed you this a couple of times, but that's all I got for this one. One more thing, one more funny thing that I discovered the other day. I mean, we're out here thinking that this is the way that reality is set up. This doesn't make any sense. You yourself cannot simulate water sticking to a spinning ball. That can't be duplicated in a lab. You can't do it yourself. Also, another funny thing that I realized with this the other day, something how they kind of hide the truth in plain sight. Check this out. Globes are not meant for educational purposes, but for decorative purpose only. It's on the stinking globe. They tell you right here. It's not meant for educational purpose. You're not supposed to be learning this because it's not real. Hello? How many more clues do you need? Gosh. That's all I got for this video. That's hilarious. Alright, so the sun's going off into the distance. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. But thanks for tuning in. Once again, be sure to like and subscribe. Be sure to hit the bell in order to receive notifications when I do upload a new video. Be sure to link up with myself and the crew over at Flat Life or the Future of Flat Earth. And as always, this crap out of here. Be good to each other. Take care of yourself. Stay flat. See you in the next video. Thank you.